Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Pivotal Game 3 of this playoff series tonight. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. Puck is dropped in this playoff matchup, and I'm expecting fireworks here. Trying to get 2-2 with it and loses possession.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Here's a chance on the attack. New York's got the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Drives it to the crease. Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
Well, that's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace. Now, this is a fantastic sequence. It's a great finish, but it's even better pass here, James. Just manipulating your opponent to be able to give that beautiful feed. But you got to finish it off, and he does.
The Rangers are on the board quickly in this one, and a nice start here, the way that they've been moving the puck around.
Well, a really great start for them, James. It's all about getting everyone into the game, establishing some pressure, and finding a way to get on the board. They do just that. Now they've established a 1-0 lead. It's about holding it and pushing for more now.
Here they are on the attack. To his teammate. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Coming to the slot. Oh, he kept it out. I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it in desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Schneider's been nabbed for tripping.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Providence working it around in the corner. Scores! And the power play pays off as we are back even in this one.
Well, this was so efficient. They kept the PK guessing, and when you do that, you can run multiple options, James. They made them vulnerable, and they capitalized. Well, he's going to get an A for effort on this goal, James. No question about it. He retrieves his...
Montreal's quickly erased that one-goal deficit here in the first.
Yeah, they found a way to have that counter punch to get on the board as well here, James. And that can be tough to do when you don't get the start you wanted. You know you're all pumped up in the dressing room. When you come out, you just don't have it. You got to chip away at it. That's what they've done throughout the period, and they wind up getting a goal.
Picked up along the way by Kapanen. Sends the team in front, and clears off a twig in front of the net. And that pass attempt is deflected. Big save in front.
Jones was the task on that last save. A primetime example that he is in it to win it right now. I mean, that's a high-danger, grade-A chance that he's able to keep out of the net.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And he takes the pass. With possession along the wall. Grabs the puck. And the puck departs the zone. Moves it to Vakanainen. Moves around along the half wall. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
The Rangers take the one-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them to keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels. You got to attack.
Here's a short pass to Matheson. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Here's a chance. Shesterkin's He's going to cover up for a whistle. He hasn't been busy, Cheryl. Maybe this is just a way for his name to get called.
It might be, but I also like that he's getting a puck touch here, right? It's a safe play. He's covering up, allowing the line change to happen, take a little bit of a breather. But because he hasn't been busy, I don't mind that he's engaging by just jumping on the puck.
Oh, what a stop! The Rangers will play for the defensive zone. Taken by Vakanainen. Oh, dropped onto his own bench.
Well, he wasn't ready for that hit there, James. The only good thing about it, it's not the opposition's bench.
Moves by the check. And he gets it from that. Great defensive effort with the stick. Quick pass to Gavrikov. Off the ball will play on. It was that close.
New York's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice, but you don't have any puck luck, and that was evident there as it hit the post and out.
And he keeps that one out. Knocked off the puck. Taken along the wall by Cooley. New York's on the attack. Slides it diagonally to Tessier. Shakes himself free. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly.
Sirkins made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Gains control of the puck here at the line. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. Dismiss that chance. Deneau's got it in the defensive end. Tries to the paint. Great bluffer stop by Shesterkin.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Oh, just like that. Steals the puck and goes the other way. Perreault stick handling in his own zone. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Here's the rip. Denies him. He got all of it. Takes the pass. And now it's grabbed by Nuha. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. Quick feed down low. Lets it fly. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
Which one of your team players has the hardest shot? Who do you think is the fastest skater? We'll answer all of those questions at our skills competition. For tickets to one of the most exciting competitions this season, check our website out or call us here at the stadium.
The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Both teams are recharged, and here we go. Period number two is underway. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
The Canadians continue to find themselves chasing the game here, James. I mean, you look at the possession numbers, they really haven't had the puck at all, so they're getting worn down right now.
Makes some space. Scores! It's in! It's in the back of the net, and I think he put it in on his own.
Oh, he did, James. I don't think he knew where that puck was. That's a frustrating goal as he puts it himself. Oh, he's got to be sick to his stomach, James. That's such a deflating goal. He thought he had as he's looking for it. He just pushes it into the net. That's frustrating.
New York's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning and you're feeling it, everything's alive.
Puck scooped up by Zibanejad. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Pokes it away in his own end. Across the line from center. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Jones. Quick feed to Slavkovsky. Puck grab by Suzuki. The Rangers will play it in their own end. New York's in on the offensive attack now. Here's a chance. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. New York's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Montreal's got possession here in their own end. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Johnson's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Dishes it to Matheson. Oh, look at this. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. And now he passes it to Trocheck. Coughs it up at center. Oh, slip work with the glove by Shesterkin.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Puck picked up by Cooley. Taken by Trocheck. Tremendous play for the team as he blocks it. Easily turned away by the glove. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Montreal's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. New York's got it now. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. And he takes a shot. Tonight on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goal. It's just his games. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it. He makes the save.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Here they come on the attack. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And now he passes up to Sheary. Can't keep a hold of it. Fires it on net. Just a simple save by Shesterkin. Passes over to Borgen. The Rangers carried along the wall. Takes a shot. Stick save. I think that was the shot. And he did so with 2-1.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Skates to the crease. Denies him.
Shesterkin's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well.
Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition, and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.
The Rangers with a total team effort to this point as they lead comfortably here in the second. And that's broken up by Lafreniere. The Rangers played along the boards. Can't get a hold of that pass. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Montreal's got possession at center. The Rangers have it against the wall. Moves it in front. And that's stopped. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Getting into the later stages of this period, New York's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Moves it quickly over to Newhook. Fires it! That's one by Shesterkin.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
And he makes the save. Through center along the wing. Knocked away. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosk.
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
Montreal's got to get the puck, James. I mean, to put it in layman's term, 1, you got to get the puck, 2, you got to score. They're not doing either.
And he comes up with the save. Passes it to Slafkovsky. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Moves it to Lafreniere. Slides the puck over. Montreal's gained possession. Grabs control of it at the point. And he shuts the door on that. Tries to feed it over to Zibanejad. Lafreniere's gaining momentum. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Lafreniere is trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him. Tries to the crease. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
The Rangers have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Newhook's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. And he takes the feed. Takes the puck at the point. Denied by Shesterkin. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Oh, wow, another great stop.
Shesterkin's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
More than half the period left to play. The Rangers are giving their fans a lot to cheer about tonight as they lead it 4-1. Gets the tip. Oh, gets a blocker on it, but it's stopped by Shesterkin. And that's offside, stopping the play. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The Canadians get a hold of the draw. And now it's grabbed by Gooley. The Canadians move the puck in the defensive zone. Angles it over to Tessier. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Shesterkin's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been one of their best players all night. A reason why they're leading here in the third, James. But it's not just about the save. It's about managing the puck and making the decisions when to hold on.
Back underway, and he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Good fight for the puck along the boards.
Montreal has been outmatched and simply dominated throughout this whole game. They just didn't look ready right from puck drop. You know that their coach is not going to be impressed. The bench is really quiet. It's going to be a somber evening, in particular in the dressing room right after this game.
Here's a short pass to Miller.
Oh, he stopped it! How did he do that? I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he trapped the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tessier. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. With all kinds of trouble, he grabs the puck here inside his own end. Miller's got it along the wing. Blocked in traffic. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Like, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
More than half the period has expired, and it's been a pretty one-sided affair to this point. It's 4-1. Kapanen's won the faceoff. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Look at this. Here's a chance to set up now. And he shuts the door again. New York's got possession of the puck. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. And there's the pass. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. And that's knocked away by Coutier. Hammers the shot. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Taken by Coutier. Moves the pass in front. Moves it again. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Scooped up along the wall by Deneau. Quick pass to Borton.
New York's top line is going to come on the ice, and there's no coaching decision to be made here. I mean, they've been so effective, they've contributed, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Under a minute to go in the third. Montreal's regained possession of the puck. Right up the gut, here they go. Avoids the poke check. Breakaway! Oh, he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and you're going to get the tripping call. And
what a save on the penalty shot!
I think he had a book on the shooter here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he makes a brilliant save.
In the final moments of this period, 4-1 is where we sit. A pretty one-sided affair. Montreal's got it, and they're on the attack. Turns him away. Oh, there's one more.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
The Rangers have it now. Down the right side and into the zone. He's got a step. Oh, what a save on the play.
Yeah, and I think the shooter on this breakaway recognized that the goaltender was at the top of his crease and looked to deep, and he's got a nice set of hands. Just ran out of room and wasn't able to convert.
Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. They've got the 3-0 series lead, and it's hard not to think that they're ready to go to Broome City next here, Cheryl.
Yeah, sweep, and you know that everyone around them is going to be talking about it in terms of the fans, but I'll tell you, the staff will not be. Neither will the players within the room. They'll just be staying present, focused on the task at hand, is to win the game, and if they do, guess what? It'll be a sweep.
Well, what a night of hockey, and the intensity will only continue to ramp up at the next playoff game, and we will see you all then here at EA Sports. We're getting into deep water here this playoff series. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Game 4 set to go tonight. Really looking forward to this one tonight. There's a little extra buzz in the air as we are underway here in this playoff tilt. Close them up on that hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Caulfield. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And that's poked away. Picked up along the boards by Caulfield. New York's got the puck. Perreault's going to play it against the half wall. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Good use of the body on the play. The Rangers looking against the half wall. There's a great glove save by Jones. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Newhook's won the draw here in their own zone. Great cross-ice pass. Moves the puck. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Gains the zone from the right side. Intercepts the pass. Big stop right there. Works it across to Trocheck. And he coughs it up with the pass. Comes up with the stop.
Shesterkin's been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence too is so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
Oh, what a hit on the play! He's on his own bench there, Cheryl.
Well, the only good thing is he's not on the opponent's bench, right? He'd be getting a face wash if he was over there, but instead he's on his teammate's bench, and you know what? They're going to pick him up.
Here's a shot! Can't get it to go. New York's got it on the line. Way too high. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Let's get the call here. The Rangers are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Montreal's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
With their first power play opportunity of the game, they also have an opportunity to get ahead of their opponent here and lead this game for the first time. They've got to zip that puck around the perimeter and get the defense chasing outside the dots. If they can do that, they can attack the net.
They clear the zone. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Sends it over. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. The Canadians scoop it up along the boards. And he sidesteps the check there. Sends it to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target. Great hits up right with the stick by Courtier. He was totally locked in on that play. And they'll get it out of the defensive end.
Miller's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Quick pass across to Bolduc. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Shuts him down.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Tries to the sweet spot. Zibanejad's exploring options with the puck. And he was ready for that one. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Plays the body into that play. They've got numbers here. Turns aside that blast. Tries to get the puck to Zibanejad. Takes a shot. Brilliant save. Read it perfectly. Quick feed to Doc. Robs him on the play. New York's gained possession along the boards. Slides it across. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Slides it diagonally to Suzuki. Takes a slap shot from the point. Broken up with the stick at the defensive end. The Rangers gain possession along the wall. Shot on net. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Trocheck's taking it from his own end. The Rangers played along the wall. Good hit to bump him off the puck. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight.
Fans, your donations have made it possible for kids in need to see their heroes live.
A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Canadians have generated a ton of shots, been really aggressive in the offensive zone in particular, James. I think they're going to need to get more net front presence if they want to put it by the Tenders, having an outstanding game.
Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. And he comes up with it. Forces the turnover. Puck grab by Zibanejad. Receives the pass. Misses wide.
He had more time than he thought. He needed to be a little bit more accurate than hard on it. But, man, that bottom hand pushed down so hard he nearly snapped it in half.
Oh, he got a power on it.
The shots come from the middle of the ice. Listen, it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Moves it quickly over to Cooley. Slides the puck across to Slafkovsky. Slides it across to Lafreniere. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Newhook's won the draw here in the open ice. Avoids the defender. Oh, a save by Shesterkin.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time? You want to take space? Goaltender does it. Makes the save.
Picked off. He pokes it away to keep the pressure on. New York's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to Cooley. Shot! Oh, what a save in front.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The Canadians win the draw. Tries to feed it over to Doc. And he takes the feed. Here they come on the rush. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. New York's gained the line and into the zone. Here's a short pass to Borgen. He's stopped by the goaltender.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Montreal's got control of the puck. From the point, looks to make something happen. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Miller. The Rangers take possession of the neutral zone. To the low slot. Glove save. Oh, quick reflexes on the play.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle. Everything is exasperated in the playoffs, right? It's bigger, it's grander, and every single play matters. So when you listen to a hit like that, it sends a message, and it pulses throughout your entire team.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Canadians start with the puck in their own end. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Great reach with the poke check. The Rangers are across the line and into the offensive end. Shot! Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Denies the clapper! Feeds the puck to Thompson. Montreal's looking to break out. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Sends it over front. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
The Habs' pressure and attacking is finally paying off here as they break through with a goal in period number 2.
And they figure out how to solve the goaltender as well, James, throwing everything at the net the first 2 periods here, and finally one breaks through.
Grabs the puck. Tosses it on to Radish. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, wow, what a save!
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding.
And a great save!
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Bumped off the puck. Takes the feed at the back end. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Tries to get the puck over to Cooley. 40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next.
Congratulations to Section 107 Row F. Each fan receives a limited edition player's t-shirt. Fans, don't forget to purchase
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Rangers are trailing in the game here, James, but there's 20 minutes of runway left, and they continue with like they did through the first 40 minutes, managing the puck, owning it.
Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
Puck exits the zone. Montreal's got possession at center. Sends a pass over. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net. You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He'll be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
Montreal's taken a 2-goal lead to jump out here in period number 3.
And they're in attack mode, aren't they? I mean, this is just a different team to start this third period. Now it's about maintaining that control, that killer instinct, and trying to ride it to the finish line.
Quick pass to Dobson. Sidesteps the check. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Pass across to Slavkovsky. Quick feed to Caulfield. The Canadians have it now. Takes a shot. Shesterkin's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident, controlled in the crease.
The Canadians have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. Newhook's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Turn that one aside. And that'll free up the puck. Moves it quickly over to Schneider. Here's an odd-man rush. Rexier's got it now deep inside his own end. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Feeds it over. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
Radish has had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in. You know, with his hands, at some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Canadians are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. Montreal's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Passes it over! And the shot dies in the traffic jam. He got all of that hit on the play. Takes the puck along the boards. And doesn't go! Goalie plays it up. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Sends the pass over. Puts it on net. Oh, a clutch save!
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Quick shot! Answers the call with a big save!
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Montreal's got a 2-0 lead. Kapanen's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Cooley's got it in the defensive zone. And he takes the dish. Excellent stick work on the play. Grabbed along the board by Zibanejad. Shot! Flushes the leather. What a save by Domes.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
Takes the puck. Oh, he got hurled by Shesterkin.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Jones is doing a great job of being the last line of defense for his team in this game, James. Just have a look at the saves that he's had to make in this game. There's been some big ones, not necessarily back-to-back, but the timeliness of them is critical. And anytime you look at your goaltender, you want to make sure they're making the big one when it counts.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Suzuki's won a big draw on their own end. Big play inside the defensive zone. Dishes it off. Denies him on the slapper. Suzuki's lugging the puck. Montreal's on the attack. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Shesterkin's been a game saver here tonight, James. I mean, his team certainly did not come to play. He's been consistent in the crease and given them an opportunity. But if they don't find a way to rally, man, this is going to be a blowout.
Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Too much traffic in the lane. Picked up along the wall by Coutier. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Caulfield's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and it's clearly having a factor in the game.
Montreal's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Knocks the puck loose. Moves into the slot. Snagged with the glove by Jones.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Suzuki's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Montreal's taking possession in their own end. Moves it on over to Suzuki. Handles the puck. Moves it to the offensive zone. Passes it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Sabinajad's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Suzuki's won it off the faceoff. Gets the puck over to Caulfield. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Shakes the defender. He's on the big score. Stop breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
The fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his plays from start to finish. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
Thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. The Canadians won the faceoff at center. And now he moves it to Texier. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Trocheck. Cuts into the paint. Put it on the post. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Montreal's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Sounds, and we are all done with this one. They're still on the brink of elimination, but a huge win tonight gives them some life and something to build on here now.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you don't have time to build, you got to find a way to put away and to get that next win, and that's what's most critical. But there's been a lot of character players who came to play in this game. They said, listen, this is not going to be a sweep. You're not going to not take us lightly. We're going to go for it here and now and next time as well.
She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski. The playoffs roll on in the next broadcast, and we know we will see you right then and there. Join us then. See ya. Official ready to drop the puck. Oh, you've got to love this playoff atmosphere. Everything matters. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Sprung along the boards, they battle for the puck. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by the Lafreniere. The Canadians have it against the wall. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Gavrikhov's moving the puck through his own zone. The Rangers take it along the wall. Moves it to Perreault. Here's a shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Here's a shot. Takes it right in the chest. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. The Canadians win the draw on their own end. Battle along the boards. And here's the pass to Caulfield. And they come up with possession off that battle. They've got some momentum here. New York's got the puck. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. And they take possession here in the offensive zone. And time to go on the attack.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
And he catches that one with the glove. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end. Great stick work with the steal. And the puck. He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. What a stop on the breakaway. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Durkin's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Kapanen's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. New York's moving it up the ice. Puck picked up by Schneider. And he's knocked off the puck there. Feeds the puck across to Dobson. Grabs it in his own end. The Canadians look to start the transition game. Passes on over to Matheson. And that's broken up by Miller. There's a shot. Stops it cold.
I always find in playoffs that it is so difficult to get to the other team's net, right? So whoever defends a slot is going to be victorious. Whoever wins the puck battles and the board battles. It is a physical game, and imposing your will like that hit sends a clear message that you are willing to get to the dirty areas.
Montreal's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Doc. New York's got the puck. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. The Canadians will play it from the defensive zone. Handles the puck from the left side. Off target. Taken along the wall by Doc. Slides it across. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Grabs the puck in the corner. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. The Canadians move it in. Picked off by the Lafreniere. Here's a chance. Quick pass to Fox. Takes the feed. Here we go. On-man rush here. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Lafreniere. Scooped up along the wall by Perreault. Oh, and even save on the slapper. The Rangers gain possession. From the blue line, they take control of it. The Habs pick up the puck here in neutral zone. And stops that big bomb. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Here in the later stages of this period, we're still scoreless. Deneau's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Stones him in front. During the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Sneaks by the poke check. And there's a glove save on the play. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Montreal's got it in the defensive zone. Angles it over to Caulfield. The Rangers take possession in the neutral zone. What a hit on the play. One last save. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next.
It's time to support those around us with our monthly food drive. Bring 3 non-perishable food items, and you can receive a free team poster.
A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
We see this play in skills practice all the time. We just don't see the panic defender on the other side. I mean, listen, anytime you can get on the diagonal and take it to the net, oh, it's tremendous to watch the skating, to be able to explode and create it for yourself.
The Rangers are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And now he tries to get it across to Suzuki. Looks to make a play over to Lafreniere. Montreal's gained possession. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Lafreniere's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And that's deflected. Too much congestion in front. Moves it quickly over to Fox. Broken up with a stick in the defensive zone. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. He got all that hit. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Big time stop there. Shesterkin's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. New York's got the puck against the half wall. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. New York's ahead 1-0. Newhook's quick stick off the draw wins possession. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Nothing like switching the dimension and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. This is the type of play that coaches love, James. It infuses energy throughout the entire lineup. Be hard and heavy on the puck, being relentless on the forecheck, and then getting rewarded with a goal. Absolutely outstanding. With that last goal, you can certainly tell that the coach is not impressed. His team did not start ready and certainly been struggling throughout this game, now down by a few.
The Rangers are enjoying things in twos. Here in period number 2, they've gone up by 2, Cheryl.
There's been a lot of twos, James, and they'd like to get another couple goals to really pad the stats and increase their lead. But right now it's about habits, not giving their opponent any life in this game.
Picked up along the boards by Cooley. To the front! Decides to think about it. Oh, it was a missile and he stopped it. Slides it on over to Hudson. He got all that one. Takes that pass back to the point. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
The Rangers are going to be penalized for a boarding call here.
Well, the game is so intense and competitive, sometimes you can get way too aggressive along the boards. In that minor, it's going to be a boarding call.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
The Canadians have it behind the cage. Looks to get the puck over to Matheson. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Miller's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Canadians take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Hammers it on net. And he gets in front of that one.
College Flamingo there. If you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
The Canadians get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it to Kapanen.
Schneider's almost out of the box.
New York's PK unit comes up clutch.
And when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Hudson's taking the puck behind his net. And he dodges the poke check there. From the neutral zone now. Montreal's got possession at center. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Slips by the check. Scores! Making some finish and puts it in.
You get these great scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
New York's ability to move the puck around tonight has been a treat to watch here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they've really forechecked. They found a way to get the puck on their stick. They've been relentless on it. When they get it, they've had the majority of the possession time, and then when they get it, they're finding something to do with it. Not just hanging out on the perimeter, but attacking the net. The Rangers have dominated possession in this game. They've just worn down their opponent by possessing the puck, and really they've been first on it. They've been heavy on it. They've been physical. They've done everything right.
Montreal's across the blue line. Fires it on net. Denied by Shesterkin.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Shesterkin. They've really got him on their heels here now. Oh, no, misses. It's some physicality here. Takes it into the slot. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Feeds it on over to Matheson. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Broken up by Borgen. And he had an answer with that save. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Fans urging for a shot on goal in the 9 seconds. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up.
Tonight is our team poster giveaway. If you'd like a sticker on the inside cover of your program, go to Get Services to receive your team poster.
Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Okay, we stars and no moves out of it. And they are really turning up the heat.
So free and free, and the reason why you can play free is because they're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. It's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal. certainly see that the coach is boiling over right now. It's a sense of frustration and anger that his team hasn't put any effort into this game. Listen, it's not just about trailing, but it's about the way they've done it. Just no effort, lackluster performance, and no attention to detail.
The Rangers probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always the word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Gavrikov. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. And now it's grabbed by Suzuki. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. New York's got possession here in the neutral zone. We got a whistle offside to call.
Shesterkin's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. New York's fans are loving every minute of this one as they lead 4-0. Taken by Sapkowski. Takes it up center.
The Rose team is flying out there, James. I mean, this is a blowout. He already has one. How many more is he going to get?
His reflexes on display tonight. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Oh, wow! New York's got the puck in the corner. Quick pass to Gavrikov. The Canadians take possession in the defensive end. Puck sent in, and that will allow for a fresh group of forwards to get out on the ice. And he moves it up to Trocheck. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. He hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
The Rangers gain control of the puck. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. How did he stop that one?
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick. Well, with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Making his presence felt with the hit. Picked up along the wall by Borgen. Feeds it over. Here's a blast. And that's off target as it hits the body. He scores! What a goal!
This is exactly how he uses his skating to his advantage. He trusts his edges, and it's almost as he's saying to the defender, come on, come with me. And the moment he knows that he's got the defender, he turns on a dime and takes the space that he's created.
New York's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Persinen. And he takes the pass. Takes the shot. And he had the answer on that one. The Canadians work it through center. And he's ridden off the puck. New York's got him along the wall. Here he is with the backhander. Shuts him down.
These are the small space skills that...
It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle. And the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking and makes that save. Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Past the midway mark of the frame, New York's putting on one of their most impressive offensive displays we've seen in a while. Cano's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And a great save! Takes the feed at center and moves forward. New York's got the puck against the boards. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Drills them. Solid check to slow him down. Taken along the wall by Edstrom. Quick feed to Fox. Here he is, whistle on net. What a save. Works it across to Anderson. Shakes off the coverage.
New York's top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead.
Scooped up along the wall by Gavrikov. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Evans plays it now. Solid hit on the play. Fires it. Grabs it with the glove. Quick pass across to Zibanejad. And that's just out of reach. And mercifully down to seconds left in this one. Slides it diagonally to Suzuki. Takes the pass. From the point, they take control of it. Denies him with a save. That shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Moves it quickly over to Cutfield. Oh, it's a great shot off there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Loses the coverage there. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's see what the official says here. The Canadians win the faceoff. Puts it on goal. And he's got the answer for that one. Oh, that's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke. Now listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They had a packed house, and I think everybody got their money's worth. Listen to them here. And that's all she wrote for this series. What a tremendous accomplishment here on the Ice Conference Champions. What stands out for you having won this series here, Sheriff?
James, it's incredible to win the conference finals. I mean, so much effort, work, sacrifice, buying in and trusting the process to get to this moment. You have to relax. You have to enjoy it, Dan. Take a couple days off here to regroup and find a way to celebrate this moment. I mean, what's up next? The Stanley Cup Finals. Incredible season.
Bring on the cup. There may not be an Adams or Patrick division anymore, but it's still the Prince of Wales trophy when you win the East.
And they're going to collect it, aren't they? I mean, that's a tremendous feat, and you know you got to take care of business to get here and finish it off in order to get to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well, and from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon.